Some good short trades. Let's go over the highlights first. Adapt moving average plus 2337.50 at AT 2021 plus 2337.50 and AT 2021 short only plus 2337.50. Those are some good short trades. Also, we recently added the 60-minute breakout short to the portfolio plus 887.50. See that short trade, profitable, loss there. Short here could hold short over the weekend if it doesn't hit its profit target. The likelihood of a downside surprise is greater than an upside surprise, in my opinion, with the news flow. So it could be a good trade to hold short over the weekend, sticking with that strategy. It has some gain on it. And so let's go over the rest of the trades on the stock indexes today. Stock indexes, especially NASDAQ, almost seem to start to trade like crude oil did yesterday. If you look at that 24-hour chart, we remember how crude oil went up and then down and then up and then back down. And so we had the up, down, probably a Fibonacci retracement there and back down. It ended up being a classical sell, counter trend sell, but we don't see many of those where it sells off into the close. So it's unusual, and a lot of the things we look at pointed to higher prices. So it was tricky. Many of our strategies got tricked into long trades on the NASDAQ. Take count trend, minus 337.50, 60-minute breakout, minus 1,025. Tick pullback, minus 525. Very bullish open with the market internals. Really strong market internals at the open. Thought the market would rally. We thought it'd be a gap continuation day, and it did exactly the opposite of what I thought. And tick fader plus 375, VSD long only minus 700, tick wave minus 825, and then the NASDAQ strategies. We had stock index swing minus 1,025. That was the only one in this workspace. Oh, tick pullback, yeah, we had that too, minus 725. And then we had these 60-minute breakouts really dropped the ball, minus 1,050, minus 2850 on the B version. PR breakout plus 675. Tick wave minus 830, VSD long only minus 475, VSD long short plus 1345, and then EVP1 capturing a short trade into the close for $315. Would have been nice to get in on that a little earlier. Viper 2008 minus 625, crude oil plus 325, and natural gas. Bought this dip, holding this. We'll hold this over the weekend. Like the idea of surprise in the market where the equities go down and commodities go up. I feel like those prices have been distorted in the wrong direction for a while. And RBOB is flat. Gold is no trades on gold either, or silver. We did have a trade in copper, so nice trade in copper plus 362.50. Euro currency minus 275 on the day. Soybeans, no trades. And we went over, showed the optional. We are trading this 60-minute breakout now in the 200K. And here's some of the old strategies. We had, let's go over the 200K. Let's look at this. 200K was down, still in a position right now. It's down about 1,500, 1,600 on the day. Get the pin out. So we're down right now. We still have natural gas long, ES short, so down about minus 1,600 right now in the 200K. We transitioned to this portfolio, the 200K portfolio, yesterday. So we had about minus 1,600 yesterday, about minus 1,300, I believe, yesterday. I have to look back. Those are the results I get. These may have been a little bit better than the hypotheticals because we phased in during a losing streak when we started the new setup. And so down about 3,000 since yesterday. And we said wait for a bounce, risk about 5,000 for a bounce. What I don't like about this week is it is a holiday week, and so holiday weeks are sometimes tricky. And we're coming into a 5-day trading week, and we have nine losers in a row. 9 losing days in a row is the most historical losing days in a row of this current portfolio. We're at a bigger drawdown, but we're at higher volatility levels now. We have had, this current portfolio has lost 8 losers in a row. So we have 8 losing days, not trades, losing days in a row. Losses days, losing days, I should have said losing days in a row. The max is 9. If it doesn't bounce by Wednesday, give it a little room here. If it doesn't bounce by one day, I want to have a conservative scale back on this approach because this market is just, it's been extreme. And one of the reasons that it's been extreme is that price fixing by the central banks. Their money printing distorts prices, and there are days when the market should go down and it goes up instead, and you see price action where for example, market should go down, but it goes up instead, and another day where it should go down and it goes up instead. There are days when the market should go up, but there should be more down days and it's going up instead. So there's a divergence between what is and what should be, and those corrections oftentimes happen quickly. Technically, that's what I'm seeing fundamentally with the Fed money printing, distorting prices, causing chop. What makes this hard is that there is a force that continues to buy this market. It's really strong dip buying, and we're seeing a breakdown here. So I'm excited about this. This gives us opportunity in the markets. One of the things we saw yesterday is the ECB is going to reduce its bond buying program, and that could lead the Federal Reserve as well. We have potential Federal Reserve policy that will also potentially follow through like the ECB has. September is a potentially weak month, and so we're seeing strategies like Night Trader, After Hours, 3.0. We're also seeing VIX OC. These are some of our long only strategies that take advantage of bull markets. They're not performing as well, and so while the market's still at high price levels, technically underneath, the strategies that do well in strong bull markets have underperformed. And then we have the potential Federal Reserve policy, the cycle of September, and so these can provide some opportunities for short trades and some more extension to the downside. We were down about 5K intraday on the 200K portfolio, and then we made a lot of that back to where we are right now, down about 16 or 1700, down 1.7K instead. So difficult times when you see markets that are this choppy for this long, and holiday week, and so that is my take on where we are, what to risk, and that's the last trade of the day. We have about 36 minutes left in the session till 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Natural gas is still long, and E-mini S&P is still short.